Hey Disney friends, it's Amber with MickeyTravels. It's been a while, and so I'm back today to kind of do like a recap video of some things that have been happening in the news as far as new attractions and new things that are opening and things that have closed within the past few months. I'm going to call it an October 2016 update video, just to give you an idea of some of the new things that are going on. This is the peak time for me when it comes to just my schedule. As many of you know, I'm a full-time school teacher. I also coach a high school team. So, and it's a fall sport. So it's extremely busy, but I still try to make sure that I'm working and keeping up with all my clients that are traveling at this time. So a majority of my time goes to them. So YouTube is last on the list, unfortunately. So I'm back. I've got some plans for some other videos. So let's just do like a brief list here of some of the things happening. I'm gonna put like a picture kind of thing here, so Stitch will kind of disappear for a little bit, but let's go through my list. All right, I'm super stoked about this one. And I don't anticipate going back to Disney for a little bit, so I'm hoping that it still is going to be there. They have already opened a show near the Hall of Presidents that is American history themed, which by the way is what I teach. And it's near the Hall of Presidents, and it's like a puppet show. They're actually there, and they're on top of the building, and they do various shows throughout the day. It's called The Muppets Present Great Moments in American History. So I've been watching Muppets since I was little. I mean, the movies came out when I was young, and Muppet Babies was one of my favorite shows. So I've grown to love the Muppets, and I'm just really excited that there's something Muppets besides the attraction at Hollywood Studios, which is a little outdated. So this is going to be great. It premiered October 2nd, so it is there now. So just check your schedule times when you're at Magic Kingdom. It'll be various times throughout the day. Some characters that are in it: Sam Eagle, Kermit, Miss Piggy, Gonzo, Fozzie, and they all are dressed up in their colonial gear. So that's something new to look forward to. Doing a video soon for updated like top Fast Pass attractions, because some of the ones in my old videos have disappeared, along with a lot of other things have changed. So if you are watching a lot of these videos on here, just make sure you are looking through and finding the more current videos, because things have changed. I've had a couple of different how to make Fast Pass videos because that's changed. And some of the attractions are no longer there. One of those being the Anna and Elsa meet and greet is no longer at Magic Kingdom. They have their own at Epcot, so I've already discussed that. But there are still two different character meet and greets at Magic Kingdom with some princesses. And there is going to be a replacement. November 24th, they are going to have Elena of Avalor will now be there to sign. She is going to be meeting with Cinderella. And you can fast pass that attraction. And when I've been monitoring wait times currently, they seem to be around 45 to 60 minute waits. So that's going to be one of my top ones for that. Rapunzel and Tiana are the other two princesses you can meet. So she will be there beginning November 24th. I don't know much about this. I will do some research because I'd like to meet her. So tell me more about her. I know she's got, is it a show on the Disney Channel? Guys, I've been out of the loop for a really long time. Get in gear! I recently found out that I'm going to be getting to go to Disney World in November, late November 2017. So I will get to see the Christmas decorations at Disney for the first time. And one of the new things they've released, which I hope is going to still be around for a year, they're testing it, and I'm guessing it's going to be a huge hit considering that the Star Wars version is huge with a lot of fans, is the Jingle Bell Jingle Bam, coming to Hollywood Studios November 14th. This is going to be one of the projection shows on the Grauman's Chinese Theater out there, and based on some of the like concept art I've seen, it's like main characters, Christmas themed, fireworks included. So it's going to be a great show. It's going to start November 14th and be every night at Hollywood Studios. So that will be in place of the Star Wars Galactic show. It says here that Beauty and the Beast will be mentioned, Pluto's Christmas Tree, which is one of my favorite shorts. And this year they have a Hallmark ornament that I think is from that cartoon when like, Chip and Dale, when they're like putting the candle, like trying to make sure like Dale isn't on fire anymore because he's got like the Santa candle outfit on. And then Bambi, Nightmare Before Christmas, and then there's a big finale at the end. So something to look forward to if you are going to be there during the holidays because, as many of us are aware, they closed the Osborne lights. So this is going to be kind of in place of that, I'm assuming. But it's only going to be once per night, unlike the Osborne lights, which was multiple times throughout the evening. Right, so we've been waiting on River of Light for quite a while at Animal Kingdom, and it looks like May 1st is going to be when you can start booking dining packages with that, so River Light will be coming in May. That's still quite a ways away. They no longer have the Jungle Book River show. That was over the summer, testing it out. Now they're just going to wait until this River Light's open, so there's nothing at Animal Kingdom from now until May as far as a nighttime show. They still have the projection that's going on with the tree, so we will hope that River of Light will finally make its debut in 2017. Disney World is celebrating its 45th anniversary this year, so just like Disneyland's 60th, there's going to be some great merchandise to look for while you're at Walt Disney World this year, including specialty ears and pins and shirts and mugs and all kinds of things. Just something nice to commemorate an anniversary. They don't do this for every year. It's just on the landmark years. So if you're going to be traveling within the next year, something to look for your souvenirs. The thing I have are just some cancellations and things that have died off since the last time we've spoke, and plus some modifications on some other attractions. Main Street Electrical Parade, it has gone dark, so there no longer is a nighttime parade. Rumors are flying as to what will be replacing that. And if you've seen Paint the Night at Disneyland, that's the number one rumor I hear. I cannot confirm that is what's being replaced because Disney has not told us that. So we can just dream, but it was a great experience if you ever get a chance to go to Disneyland, which I heard they are bringing back Paint the Night for just a little bit. So if you can go back when it's limited, I would do that because Main Street Electrical Parade is going to Disneyland for a while. Okay, so they no longer have the Main Street Electrical Parade, which means the dining package that went along with that at Tony's Restaurant on Main Street is now in correlation with Festival of Fantasy. So you can get a lunch at Tony's and then prime spot for the 3 o'clock Festival of Fantasy Parade. That's a pretty good deal. It is a one-table service credit. And with clients going within a month, I have found openings. So it's not something that's being booked quickly. Something just to look into if you're going to be using a table service for a lunch, and you might as well get that for great parade seating. Someone suggested I do a video on where I recommend to sit on these parades. So if you're wanting to see that too, just let me know in the comments. And I usually send out seating for all those parades to my clients. So that might be something I do in the future. And then some other things that I have noticed, they just within some things that I've seen and some clients telling me once they got there, Innovations was doing some changes, so some of All Thrills is gone, and that was always a recommendation on my list of things to visit. The other attraction there with the Storm is no longer there as well. Of course, Hollywood Studios has closed a majority of the park with the construction going on, so Streets of America are gone, and it's a lot smaller. And when we went in July, it's one thing we noticed. It feels smaller, but still a lot of your favorite attractions are there. They changed the whole animation building. It now is with the Star Wars stuff. Magic Kingdom is still kicking. Everything is still there. A couple of new dining locations. The Diamond Horseshoe is now there, but a majority of that seemed the same when we went in July. Animal Kingdom will be finishing its construction soon with the Avatar part. And then Epcot, again, just some minor modifications, and then Frozen opened up. So we didn't get to see a ton of new stuff, but hopefully this next time we go, we're kind of going to wait it out until a lot of these new things open to go back. Christmas decoration trip over a 4-day weekend in November, and then hopefully one in spring break. I'm trying to experience all the different times of year when I do have school breaks, just to help clients when they ask about crowds, so I can have personal experience with it and not just rely on the crowd calendars. If this helps you out, there's tons of new things on the way. It's tough to keep up to date with things that are going on with Disney, so I try to put that out there for you, for a one place to get it. So if you're interested in some help planning your Disney vacation and you haven't booked yet, if you've booked through Disney and it's been within 30 days and you're not paid in full, go ahead and contact me and we can fix that. It just takes a simple transfer. But if you haven't booked yet and you're just looking into it, contact me and we can talk about some prices, and I'd be happy to help you. I'm always there quick with an email or a text to get back to you guys if you ever need anything. Have a magical day. I'll be back soon. Hopefully try to get these weekly or bi-weekly videos up for a while, since I am now free from the sporting coaching. Have a magical day. I'll talk to you guys really soon. Bye.